10-0 groups so far. Team Nam Daniel looking to make this number 4. They had a pretty good record out of qualifiers, looking very strong on a lot of the gimmicky picks, as well as some straight up hard rock and DT aim. Whereas for Sakura and Samurai, definitely struggling a little bit on a lot of these maps, but can compete on stuff like the Nomad 2 stamina check. So maybe we see a solid run on stuff like the Nomad 5, the D2, maybe the Nomad 2 in the pool as well.
Yeah, some potential, but again, we can't understate the obvious. They are very much against the wall against Team Name Daniel here, and but we're going to wish them all the best. And I like the Nomad 1 ban. Get rid of RNG, take it away.
Yeah, I like that ban too. We've seen enough Nomad 1. I don't need to see more. Let's see some Nomad 3 or something, please. Nomad 3 Hidden 1, the 2 customs for the pool. Hard Rock 1, barely been picked. Would always be nice to see those maps get picked in this match. For the culture, please, Team Name Daniel. Nomad 4 banned out by Team Blue, not wanting to play that low AR gimmick. Understandably so. Definitely a weak point for the team in comparison to Team Name Daniel. As we said, out of the qualifiers, Team Name Daniel looking generally pretty good on some of the more gimmicky picks. So see how well they can do on those in this match. Nomad 3 Hidden 1 included in that, please. Let's see it. Surely.
I think that Hidden 2 is much more likely to start this out. Maybe they don't go into it straight away, but I definitely expect to see it before the second ban phase. You don't want to leave that open, I don't think, for Sakura and Samurai to ban. But we'll see.
We will see. Where do I want to go? I tend to agree that Hidden 2 is probably the most likely pick, and there it is. Hidden 2 first picked for Team Name Daniel. Saw this in the last match. Mostly awkward aim, low AR hidden, with a bit of finger control, a bit of flow aim, a bit of 1-1 rhythm reading.
Yes, and a banger to boot as well. Very comfortable map, this one. Something that can be learned if needed to fill for your team. We've certainly seen it with a couple of teams in this tournament where they've been forced to practice it at least, knowing that the Nomad 4 was the more likely ban option. And these rosters look ready to go.
See what they want to do here for both of these teams. Exactly what the rosters are going to be, that is. Mr. Potato, Panaquala, Semi, and Ahoff in for Team Name Daniel at the moment. Thomas Fangirl, Nyantasan, Cheng, and one empty slot right now for Sakura and Samurai. Again, the first pick for Team Name Daniel, you expect it to go their way in a pretty one-sided manner, especially this is the top seed who has already 5-0'd one of the teams in this group.
Yeah, although a lot can happen on a single playthrough of a map. So, you know, bit of luck. Sakura and Samurai might upset, you never know. But it is first pick of the map when you've got most of the options available. You're expecting a first solid point coming out from Team Name Daniel. So, just getting everything ready to go. And here we are, final match of the group stage. Kicking things off with an ever so nice and lovely Hidden 2 to get us underway. Mr. Potato, Semi, Peter Koala, Ahov versus Shivil, Malice Fangirl, That One Under, and Cheheng.
Bit of a last-minute swap there for Sakura and Samurai with that one under coming in. Early miss for Ahoff here, as chat popping off right now. Metalis Fangirl also with an early miss, but everybody else still holding onto the full combos right now. See how long that remains the case, though, as that one under finding a miss here. Metalis Fangirl finding another couple misses in the first KI time, and 3 FCs still intact for team named Daniel. Recovery combo there for Ahoff as well. There goes Trivial and that one under once again alongside Metalis Fangirl, but 3-way miss for every big combo on team named Daniel. It's just Ahoff versus Cheng right now. And that's a combo lead for Sakura and Samurai, but a 63,000 score lead for team named Daniel to prevent that score from going over immediately. And there's a slider break for Cheng, so that score is going to stay put right where it is.
Yeah, although Ahoff the only big combo for team named Daniel, so a miss from him would give Samurai and Sakura the opportunity to come back into this, but they need to start holding those combos together. As everyone struggles going into the second KI.
And unfortunately, at this point, I don't think there's much that Sakura and Samurai can do. No big combos on their side. The accuracy, a struggle for both that one under and Metalis Fangirl. So all up to Trivial and Cheng, and they don't have any combo to combat this 400,000 score lead now for team named Daniel. Looking like a pretty one-sided affair here in this match so far. It is the first pick, though, for team named Daniel. And, of course, as the much higher seeded team, you expect their first pick to go very well. So no surprises here to start the match off. It'd be a very big surprise if Metalis or if Sakura and Samurai were able to take this point. And with this map going the way of team named Daniel, it is confirmed that they will be getting out of the group. Even if they lose this match, they will still get out because they will have a better point difference than any other team. Both other teams were 5-0 losses, so a 5-1 loss is still better than a 5-0 loss. So congrats to team named Daniel. This single point is going to decide the group, and they'll be getting out as the first seed out of their group into the round of 16. Congrats to them.
Yeah, solid stuff from them. They set themselves up well going into the second match, and it's another good point to consolidate. What they've already done. Ahoff there with a very nice recovery with just a single miss.
Yeah, unlucky miss there in the middle of the map for Ahoff. Good scores from Cheng and Trivial, I will say. 325k, close to all the scores from team named Daniel, and of course 430k, better than everyone besides Ahoff on the side of team named Daniel. It's really the supporting scores that made a lot of difference, plus, of course, that top score, 600k for Ahoff, a very, very good play on the Hidden 2.
Yep, so we're going to go over to Sakura and Samurai for their first pick. And we're both hoping for the No Mod 3. But Hard Rock 1 is still open. So I would be happy with either.
I think it'll probably still be one of the more straightforward maps in the pool. Whether that's a speed map, whether that's an aim map, I'm not entirely sure. But almost certainly a mechanics pick here for Sakura and Samurai. Can be the Nomad 5 pick.
Oh, there we go. No mod 5 coming in. Definitely one of the more favoured picks this weekend in terms of the speed. A lot of teams opting for this or to keep it open over, say, something like the DT2.
Yeah, I think this is the most straightforward tapping map in the pool. Carney Core Nomad 5, just 246 BPM bursts and short streams all throughout the map. That's basically it. So, not too much to say on this one. See exactly how well Sakura and Samurai can do on this pick. Obviously favoring team named Daniel. Speed players like Rudge on their side should be pretty solid for them.
Yeah, and again, a point here would be very nice for Samurai and Sakura. They don't really have a lot of, if they were to lose every pick going forward, they'd only have 2 map picks. It's the problem with the best of 9. You don't get many options.
Yeah, second pick as a lower seeded team in a best of 9 where you expect it to be someone one-sided. Like you said, only 2 picks realistically. So gotta make them count. Let's see if they can make this one count with the Nomad 5. Put a point on the board and get a map win throughout the group stage for Sakura and Samurai. Looks like the players are ready to go, keeping the tapping warm in chat there, sending a couple of messages as to which keys they use to tap. Don't think I've seen slash and period before for key vines in this game. It's an interesting set on the right side of the keyboard.
Be a lefty.
Yeah, true. All right, everybody holding on so far, except for that one under does find an early miss, but accuracy drops from both sides. Painted Koala and Mr. Potato both dropping a little bit of accuracy. There goes Neonta-san as well on the combo for Sakura and Samurai. So double 2 FCs drop now for their side. 4 FCs still going for a team named Daniel. There goes Metalis Fangirl. There's 3 FCs down now already. Just trivial here for Sakura and Samurai. How long can they hold on, and is it going to be near enough on a map where I think a lot of higher-seeded teams tend to put up very, very strong team scores?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 3 million plus team scores from some of these higher-seeded teams, so again, there's a lot of expectation to perform. And they're showing it halfway through the map. Painted Koala will be the first one to find a drop. They're still holding 3 solid. Trivial doing what they can. But it is 3 versus 1 at this stage.
Goodbye to Painted Koala. His captain said FC or I kick you. So I guess we're not seeing him for the rest of the match, unfortunately. But Mr. Potato and Rudge still allowed to play the game so far. Still allowed to play the match so far. Shivio
They all
doing a
don't
great
FC.
job here as well, by the way. Still on the full combo, 98 accuracy there.
Yeah, if they don't FC, does that mean if all the other three don't FC, does that mean that Team Name Daniel will forfeit? Because they'll be limited on players.
I think so. I think if they forfeited here, it'd be. I think it would be the win out of the group for the second seed in the group. Then Pennsylvania, having beaten Sakura and Samurai. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Rudge is still playing, so they still have at least one other player.
And there goes 2010.
Oh no, wait.
All right, there it is. Full combo for Rudge, full combo for no one else. Actually, Shivio might have slider broken there near the end, but we'll count it as an FC anyway. Close enough. So solid scores from the both of them. Not a bad team score, honestly, from Sakura and Samurai there. 675k from Metalis Fangirl, 500k for Neantasan, 400k from that one under. That one under beating Painted Koala.
Yeah,
Painted Koala has an A-rank 0 miss, by the way.
An
A-rank 0 miss with 15 50s. It's not even an A-rank off of like 100 count. It's an A-rank because of 15 50s.
That's a me play right there.
Just double tap. It's fine. There's no spacing.
Double tap on dense.
Teams, I know you're listening. Can we get a Nomad 3 pick next? That'd be great. That'd be solid.
That's not Nomad 3.
That's not Nomad 3.
That's not Nomad 3. Come on. So the orca, the aquatic mammal. What do you know about orcas, dear?
I know that they will sometimes coordinate to create waves to push seals off of ice flows in order to eat seals. That's one thing.
That's a bit grim.
It is.
More positive ones.
They're apex predator hunters, man.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the apex predator of many oceans right there. Yeah, orcas are orcas and porpoises in general. Not as cute as they look once you learn any little bit about their behavior and biology. Honestly, they're demons. I say that
with a lot of animals.
Ironically.
A lot of animals are like that in the animal kingdom.
Yeah, they have intelligence though, and they use it for
fun.
Messed up. They're messed up. So yeah, rules for free mod, by the way, just 2 mods, 1 hidden, 1 hard rock. The hard rock can be hidden hard rock if you want. So yeah, it's just 2 mods, basically OWC rules, but easy is also allowed. Don't think anybody is going to be taking easy on this though. If you want to overmod, you can. You can go hidden hard rock, and no mod if you want to. You can overmod. You can have your entire team take mods if you want, as long as there's at least 1 hidden and at least 1 hard rock. As for the map Orca, this one tech consistency. Not too much else to say about it besides that. Easiest on no mod, a little more difficult on hidden, and quite a bit more difficult on hard rock. A lot of flame, a lot of finger control, a lot of well, mostly the flame and finger control, honestly, in this map. A little bit of slider control as well. Kind of a lot of hybrid tech picks in this pool without a dedicated slider pick. It's a bit experimental to the happiness of some players and the dismay of others, it feels like.
Yeah, there's a certain crowd for this kind of map. And as we ooh,
triple
Sakura
hidden
Samurai.
Triple hidden. All right, I
That's
like it.
Statement. It's a statement.
You know what? Why not? Have some fun with it.
They're going for the swing, but the question is, will it be a swing and a miss? Only time will tell.
I mean, this map's definitely harder with him than without. It's AR 9.3, so there's a little bit of density there. The flowing becomes a little more difficult. The finger control becomes more difficult to read. So it's definitely a little more difficult. You do get mod multipliers, but I don't think that's worth it personally. But I think this is definitely one of those, hell, why not? Let's just do it kind of over mods rather than this is a strategic decision over mod.
It's a gambit.
Yeah.
And early doors suggest it might have paid off. They aren't winning on accuracy, but they will have the multiplier advantage the longer this goes on. Spot's keeping it close at the moment. Mr. Potato going to be finding the first miss, though, flipping things over straight away. Painted Koala goes down as well. That's a no mod and a hard rock gone for Team Name Daniel.
And so far, this hidden gambit is working out pretty well for Sakura and Samurai. Finally a drop from the hard rock. Oh, everyone drops 4-way reset. It's only Rudge to hold now. One full combo left as a 6-way break comes through at the start of the harder section here. This flow aim absolutely devilish, and just like the Orca, pushes quite a few seals off the ice flow there. 6 players finding misses, just Mr. Potato and Rudge able to hold through the pattern, and well, Rudge still on the full combo, nearing 1K at this point.
Yeah, the waves have been disrupted, but Rudge is breaking through them right now. 1,000 combo. The door is wide open for him. Mr. Potato making a very nice recovery as well on the other no mod for them. Never mind. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Here's the end of the difficult section with that slider stream. I think most of this from here is a little bit easier. There's still some finger control. Hits the 1/3 at the end of that stream as well for Rudge, and as long as he's holding, there's nothing that the blue team can do in this map. No recovery combos on their side. Painted Koala and Ahoff hitting this entire section, as well as Rudge still on the 99.4 full combo. S rank for 3 out of 4 members of Team Name Daniel. A rank for Miss Potato on the no mod. Embarrassing. But a very good score nonetheless. Still 99 act for him as well.
Yeah, coming in clutch, which is what he needed, or what his team needed, in fact, as it was looking a little bit scary there to begin with. But it has worked out okay for them. As a Paint Koala. Just Painted Koala. I'm not going to say anything more. It's not working out.
Well, we'll see if the rest of the map works out for Team Name Daniel. Rudge still on that FC. Just almost at the end here. Couple of hard patterns left here. A little bit more finger control. And one more difficult pattern after this cooldown section here at the end of the map. Don't let it catch you off guard. You got to remember it exists, because trying to sight read it or forgetting about it and getting jump scared at the end is definitely a real thing that can happen. Let's see if they remember it for both Rudge and Painted Koala here, holding those big combos near the end of the map. This Potato as well with a very good recovery, 99.3 accuracy by the end of the map. 690k hard rock for Painted Koala, and the FC on no mod for Rudge. 2.8 million team score for Team Name Daniel, ahead by 1.2 million over Sakura and Samurai. A 3-0 start to the match after that free mod 2 is over. Very well done for them. And the hidden triple gambit not paying off for Sakura and Samurai, though with this level of score difference, I don't think it would have mattered too much. Both the hard rock and hidden player for Team Name Daniel far ahead of their opposition in terms of just pure score. Even if you go with the best hidden score for Sakura and Samurai, and an instant DT1 for Sakura and Samurai. Not taking their time with the pick. They know exactly where they want to go.
Yeah, good old bit of Pro Box mapping for us, with a bit of DT added in for a little bit of extra flair. You know, it's a long consistency aim focus map at that 10.3. It's brutal if you're someone who's used to much shorter AR 10.3 maps. Real nice test.
All right, just waiting on the rosters for both teams now. See exactly who they decide to go with. Panda Koala, Chirp, Ahoff, and Metalis Fangirl on the wrong team right now. Looks like Rudge going in for team name Daniel. Metalis Fangirl, Shibiel, that one under, and Nyantasan in for blue team, Sakura and Samurai. And as you said, Marsh, a bit of pro box mapping. His first ranked map, in fact. DMB map, very similar to the maps you might see Matthew or Ryuke play, but with the difficulty scaled down a bit for the group stage here.
Yeah, like I said, it's that aim that tends to. Oh, sorry, not aim. Sorry, it tends to be the length actually that's causing. It causes the most problems because trying to maintain DT aim focus and reading for 4 minutes really does take it out of you, and it's hard not to make a mistake. But if you've got the mental fortitude to make it through something like this, it's something that you can really outshine the rest of our lobby on.
263 BPM, AR 10.3, OD 9.8, and as you said, a lengthy one with the bursts and the aim both playing a factor here. A little bit more going on than your typical DT1 because of that. That one under the only full combo left already for Sakura and Samurai. Chirp and Rudge both holding the full combo for team named Daniel here.
Yeah, that one. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, another break for Panda Koala. Nyantasan there finally finding the drop, and now with the earlier break from that one under as well. No full combos left for Sakura and Samurai. 2 FCs for Chirp and Rudge, and suddenly it looks very good for team named Daniel once again, especially with another break to come through for Metalis Fangirl. Only Shivial with any big combo here. And GG.
Yeah, already not looking good for them. And you've got Rudge to contend with, but he's already shown his full combo capability on this kind of difficulty range, so don't expect him to be doing you any favors, as already 300k with well over half the map still in their favor.
Well, just watch him Rudge now. Bottom of the screen there, bottom middle left. See how long you can hold on to the full combo, or if you can finish it out later on in the map. As score lead nearly 500k, and team score only 800k for Sakura and Samurai. So this is another one-sided map here for team named Daniel. Looking very, very good for them in this match, and again, not a lot else to say about this one, as team named Daniel just crushing the match so far, looking to go up 4-0 here with 2 breakpoints in a row and next pick of their own.
Yeah, and you're expecting them There is a ban phase that's going to maybe take away one of their options, but with so much of that pool still open, it's not a pick they... Sakura and Samurai could really afford to lose. And, they just don't have a response at this stage. Rudge approaching 2k combo now. Looking to bring it home. Hasn't struggled so far. But 2010 as well. Nice. 1k combo as well. There it is.
There it is. Nice FC for Rudge. Almost 1v4. Not quite, but almost 1v4. Rudge +1 is a 2v4, and even without Rudge, they're able to 3v4 that map. So very solid run for team name Daniel on that pick. Good stuff from them. Blue team, unfortunately, not having that great of a run through that map. Around 300k for all of them. Matching scores with Painaquala and Ahoff, but Rudge and Chirp looking very good on that map. And pulling off a pretty big score here for team name Daniel at the end of it.
Yeah, definitely. They've done well to convert 4 points so far, and the ban phase.
Quick ban. That's what I like to see.
Quick one.
About one banned out here by team name Daniel. Sakura and Samurai looking for a second ban. Maybe a hidden one or something. Looks like Hard Rock one. Going to be the ban for them. And now last pick. Probably the last map of the match here for team name Daniel. As it's looked anything but close so far this match. So expecting this last map to be the same. All things considered. It is going to be DT2 Paranoia by Digital Wing. No Nomad 3, no hidden one. Unfortunate, but what can you do? We did see a lot of Nomad 3 on the first day of group stage, so always happy to say that.
Yeah, again, they want to finish with style. They've got the breakpoint on the DT1, and they just want to carry on through with the high AR and high BPM. So we've got a 225 BPM map mapped by 228, which is very humorous. And again, more of that stamina finger control tapping style of map, very similar to that No Mod 5 that I believe we've seen already. And bit more tricky this one if you've got a team that isn't particularly strong on something like this. Most teams this weekend have opted to ban something like this rather than the No Mod 5.
Yeah, the DT2 with its extra pattern complexity, the finger controlled quads, the doubles, the this extra stuff going on tends to be a little bit more difficult if you're not a good speed player. Same with the DT1, of course. High approach rate plus burst plus aim tends to be a little bit more difficult than the more straightforward Nomad 5. So those have been the two more popular bans among speed maps this weekend. Definitely DT1 a little bit more popular than the DT2, but we're seeing all three speed maps get played in this match, and so far it's 2 for 2 for Team Name Daniel. We'll see if Sakura and Samurai can turn it around and get a point here, but by all metrics so far in this match, it looks to be a good pick for Team Name Daniel. Let's get into it. Good luck, have fun. We're into the map. Painaquala, Chirp, Semi, and Rudge in for Team Name Daniel. Shivial, Metalis Fangirl, Nyata-san, Rinko Shirokane in for Sakura and Samurai. Painaquala slider breaks on a 1-4 buzz slider at the intro. Nobody else breaking except for Rinko Shirokane. Didn't see exactly where. A little bit earlier than that.
Oh, Semi coming in with a miss. Going to be traded by Rinko. But in terms of combo, still going to be favoring Samurai and Sakura slightly, but not anymore. Double break there. Metalis and Nyanto-san.
Quite a lot of misses at this point for Sakura and Samurai. Only Shivial holding the FC versus the 2 FCs from Chirp and Rudge, as well as a really good recovery combo from Painted Koala. Metalis Fangirl on some recovery, but there's the slider break, and yeah, already 160,000 score lead. It has looked good since the start for Team Name Daniel, and still looking good here.
Shivel still trying to hold the line. Samurai Sakura Paint Koala going to go down though. Dropping a lot more combo this time. But 2010 and Rudge still holding strong. Rudge, I believe, looking for his 3rd FC of this match.
I think it'd be 3rd FC this match. Already has the 2 on DT1 and Nomad 5 under the belt, I believe.
Oh, did he do Nomad 5 as well? Then, oh, it'd be 4 then, because he had free mod 2 as well, didn't he?
Oh, I was thinking of 3 mod 2. So.
Ah.
I'll just double check, but I believe it's just those. No, did FC the Nomad 5 as well. So yeah, looking for a 4th full combo this match on this DT2. Still on 99 accuracy as well. Looking very, very good. Let's see if he can finish it out. Definitely a bit of struggle here from Semi and Painted Koala. Chirp at 500k, doing relatively well also. Shivial at 660k, also on a very, very good score for Sakura and Samurai. But just not going to matter as the FC from Rudge doing so much work. And the supporting scores for Shivial not there to help beat back the full combo. And Rudge will drop below that 99 accuracy mark, but should be able to finish this out with the full combo. There it is. 4 full combos out of 4 maps played for Rudge. So played 4 maps and FC'd all of them in this match. Very, very solid stuff for him. And another 5-0 win for Team Name Daniel. 10-0 in the group stage, out of the groups 2 and 0, and into the bracket stage round of 16. Congrats to them.
Yeah, Rudge being a solid playmaker for them is going to see them soar through. And is one of the stronger teams to come out of the group stage. Looking forward to seeing what they can do when they enter the bracket. Commiserations to Sakura and Samurai